What's going on, guys? I know on my channel I usually pick fun at things, have a little bit of laugh here and there, but I would like to put my big boy pants on and have a real talk. I'm not going to cover every single detail. I'm not going to give you all the videos, all the Google Docs. It's a lot of stuff to go through, but I will tell you right now, you can Google if you feel like, or get on YouTube. I don't have the links to it, but you can get on YouTube, and people do have the links. If you do not want to watch my video, I understand. This is more getting the word out there about a YouTuber that has some very serious allegations, and I would like to go ahead and also state he has not addressed these yet. So please keep an open mind, at least somewhat, that these are only allegations at the moment until everything's concrete. Do not go on a witch hunt. Do not go after him. Do not do anything in my stead or your own to make this problem worse. Everything needs to be handled the way the victims, alleged victims, are handling it the way they feel, which is 100% fine. So that's out of the way. I'm talking about ImAllexx. Okay, so yeah, small post edit. I meant ImAllexx. That's my bad. If you don't know what I'm talking about, for the most part, here's a quick summary. If you go looking at ImAllexx's whole situation right here, there's allegations. There's plenty of people doing video after video after video after video. If you feel the need to go to any of these videos, there's some updates that has come out recently, which is pretty damning. Initially, it was one person. It was his most recent ex coming out about his abuse and basically the stuff that he's done, which was verbal and physical. This is the type of content creator who, has a huge thing about saying, he outs people for being, well, scum. He's a content creator such as myself or other people. He is not pyrocynical. I kind of thought he was when I heard him in the background one day, because his videos will pop up on my recommended when I'm just watching videos on in the background. But the situation that has been pretty much transpired right now is that he has openly screamed at this woman, belittled her, threatened her, has gotten violent with her. Called her the N-word quite a few times, and these are all recorded. It's all, well, allegedly recorded. This is all, like I said, allegedly him, and I know you're going to get annoyed hearing allegedly a lot, but you have to be careful in these situations because we don't know what the truth is. One quick thing, AI is a huge problem right now, so, I mean, any of this could have been faked and then doctored, so definitely keep an open mind. Do I think he's guilty? I am on the fence, but I'm more geared towards that he's guilty. That's my opinion. I do think he might be. It seems pretty well within character for people like this. You gotta think he's a, he's got a lot of subs. He's definitely in that mindset of like an Onision-styled manipulator. So I can see it. There was this long, lengthy video where he's like, "Oh, I'm such a bad person. Now I understand it. Now I see it clearly." After you've left me, and which good on you. I know with anybody could say you should have left in the first month or so. And you can say that all you want, but some people get put in predicaments they don't know how to handle, and they get cold feet. They don't get it. They don't understand. And yeah, they get themselves put in a bad predicament. So excuse my long tangent, but basically at the beginning of this, the woman outs him, stating all the abuse allegations. All the footage and all the text messages were leaked, or not leaked, was released on a Google Doc. And basically, he berates her, he threatens her. There's actually a clip where he's saying, "I will literally bash your head in with a brick." And it's pretty graphic to speak to somebody you say you love. Another thing he also does, he berates her, talking about how worthless she is, keeps calling her the N-word, hard R on top of that. And constantly berates her, calls her pretty much useless at this point. I'm trying not to put words in her or in his mouth as much as possible, because when somebody's guilty of something or allegedly guilty of something and they're being outed, I do believe that the truth is what matters. You should not add extra insult to injury. Now, there's also a bunch of comments I would like to kind of put my 2 cents in, where everybody's stating, "Oh, you didn't see that he was a narcissist?" I don't think you understand. People don't notice stuff like that. It comes as a surprise to a lot of people. Not everybody assumes the worst in everybody. Especially some of the content I've seen he does. He covers a lot of crazy shit. And He never seemed like he was that type of person to me. Maybe I missed something. It didn't seem like that to me. And another thing, a new X just dropped a video, which at the time of recording this is Monday, but just dropped, well, not a video, a whole little situation of her own, where she basically puts out that he was a narcissist. She realized it a few months into the relationship. She got lucky. I think she was American, but basically the gist of it is she was doing a long distance relationship. All her friends finally, kind of brought her to her senses, like, hey, he's an abusive, terrible person. This is very toxic and not a very good relationship. Which just came out today. There's a lot on it. Like I said, I would definitely recommend if you want all the details. I cannot tag all these great content creators in this video to say to go to them, but just put ImAllexx allegations if you would like to get into the videos. There's another one that I would like to touch. It's not another person. This original ex-girlfriend. She also stated she herself, because of the toxic relationship, she does take blame. This is why I believe her. Is because she takes blame on herself for progressing to the same way he was. It takes a lot of, I say, courage in a way to openly discuss that you are in the wrong at some point. That's something that I've told plenty of people, that no matter how toxic the relationship is, what was the negative thing that you were doing? Not that the other person is not at fault, not that the other person is not, quote unquote, more wrong or should be held more accountable. I just think at any point in a relationship where you have faulted on your own, going forward into another relationship that could be healthy, what negative stuff did you do that you could probably pull away from? And that's what she kind of discusses openly. She said, I messed up. I went down and started talking down to him in a similar manner, which she admits she shouldn't have done. And that's good on you to admit that. Not to mention, yeah, you had a lot to deal with. I understand that. And that's a very good way to handle this, is to look at what's small, however small, but how small of a little bit of a problem you may have made that you would not be in your character. And that takes a lot to reflect on yourself going through all the mental and some of the small, well, I say small, but physical abuse that happened in the relationship. Now, there's a lot more to this that would be outed yet. Like I said, I have not seen, as of recording this, any update from ImAllexx. But these allegations are pretty damning. The evidence, I would say, being presented is really detailed. The Google Doc is pretty large. There's also like a 30-minute clip that I didn't want to get into. He would also Discord call her while abusing her verbally. A lot of the texts are pretty bad. I don't know how to describe this other than it's just horrific. And another thing, this happens both ways, by the way, men and women both. Happens every day. It does. It's a daily thing. This just should show, at least maybe her, once this is out as fully true, hopefully this will help other people if you think you might be in a similar situation. But I think that's kind of a quick synopsis of what's going on. Like I said, please, if you wish to look further into this, like the Google Doc is huge. And I just don't have the time to break it down. I don't have the means right now, unfortunately. I should have done this over the weekend, and I didn't. That would have gave me a lot longer to actually do a bigger video. But I feel the need to at least touch base on it, get my subs or anybody that will run across my video. I will call it like an introduction to the ImAllexx allegations. And if you wish, look it up. There's definitely more detail from higher reputable YouTubers than me. If you wish to go down that avenue, I completely understand. But yeah, that's about all I got to say. Y'all have a good one.